As the last remnants of sunlight faded from the ravaged horizon, a lone figure emerged from the ruins of the city. Dr. Rachel Morse, a renowned astrophysicist, trudged through the dusty rubble, her eyes scanning the devastation. The once majestic skyscrapers now stood as twisted, skeletal monoliths, a grim testament to the cataclysm that had ravaged the planet. Rachel's thoughts were consumed by the cryptic message she had received earlier that day, beckoning her to the old observatory on the outskirts of the city. The note, encoded in an ancient dialect, read simply, "The alignment is near. Come alone." It was signed with a single, enigmatic glyph, the same symbol that had haunted her dreams since childhood. As she approached the observatory, Rachel sensed an eerie stillness in the air. The silence was oppressive, heavy with anticipation. She pushed open the creaking door, her heart racing with every step. The dimly lit interior seemed frozen in time, the only sound the soft hum of ancient machinery. Suddenly, a faint, pulsing glow emanated from the heart of the observatory, a colossal, cylindrical device that dominated the room. Rachel's eyes locked onto the massive instrument, her mind reeling with the implications. She knew that she was on the cusp of an epical discovery, one that could redefine humanity's place in the universe. The cylinder's surface pulsed with an otherworldly energy, bathing Rachel in an intense, blue-green light. The air seemed to vibrate with an electric tension, as if the very fabric of reality was about to tear apart. She felt an ancient, primal fear lurking in the shadows, a presence that watched her with calculating curiosity. Suddenly, the cylinder's hum surged to a deafening crescendo, and the pulsing light reached a blinding intensity. Rachel raised her hands to shield her eyes, but it was too late. The world around her dissolved into a kaleidoscope of colors, and she felt herself being pulled into a vortex of swirling energies. When the light faded, Rachel found herself standing in a desolate, crimson-hued landscape. The sky was a deep, fiery red, and the air reeked of ozone and smoke. Strange, twisted rock formations loomed in the distance, like the fossilized bones of some long-dead behemoth. A figure emerged from the crimson haze, its features indistinct and shifting like a living shadow. Rachel's instincts screamed warning, but her curiosity propelled her forward. As she drew closer, the figure's features coalesced into those of a man gaunt, pale, and impossibly old. "Welcome, Dr. Morse," the stranger's voice whispered in her mind. "I have waited eons for your arrival. You have been chosen to bear witness to the alignment, the convergence of celestial bodies that will reset the cosmic clock and reshape the destiny of the universe. You have been selected to fulfill an ancient prophecy," the stranger continued, his eyes burning with an otherworldly intensity. "The celestial alignment holds the key to unlocking humanity's true potential. But be warned, Dr. Morse, there are those who would seek to exploit this power for their own purposes." Rachel's mind reeled as she struggled to comprehend the implications. "What do you mean?" she asked, her voice barely above a whisper. "The alignment will awaken a dormant technology, hidden deep within the Earth's core," the stranger replied, his voice dripping with an air of ancient wisdom. "This technology holds the power to reshape reality itself. But there are those who would misuse this power, plunging the universe into chaos and destruction." As the stranger spoke, the crimson landscape around them began to shift and writhe, like a living entity. Rachel felt the air thicken with an electric tension, as if the very fabric of reality was beginning to unravel. "You have been chosen to prevent this catastrophe," the stranger continued, his eyes blazing with an inner fire. "You must find the ancient artifacts, hidden across the cosmos, which hold the key to harnessing the power of the alignment. The fate of the universe rests in your hands, Dr. Morse." Rachel's thoughts raced as she grasped the enormity of the task. She felt the weight of destiny settling upon her shoulders, as the stranger's words echoed through her mind like a mantra. "The alignment is near. The alignment is near." Suddenly, the crimson landscape vanished, and Rachel found herself back in the observatory, the pulsing cylinder still humming in the center of the room. The stranger was nowhere to be seen, but his words still resonated in her mind. As she stumbled backward, her eyes adjusting to the dim light, she noticed a small, intricately carved box on the console in front of her. The box was adorned with strange symbols, similar to the glyph on the mysterious message. Without thinking, Rachel opened the box, revealing a small, crystalline object that pulsed with a soft, blue light. The object seemed to hum in harmony with the cylinder, and Rachel felt an inexplicable connection to it. She knew, without a doubt, that this was the first artifact, the key to unlocking the secrets of the alignment. As she reached for the crystal, the cylinder's hum surged, and the observatory was bathed in a warm, golden light. The air seemed to vibrate with an ancient power, and Rachel felt herself being propelled through space and time. When the light faded, Rachel found herself standing in the heart of a massive, ancient city. Towering structures, crafted from a glittering, iridescent material, stretched toward the sky. The air was alive with a vibrant, musical energy, and Rachel felt the pulse of the cosmos itself. A figure emerged from the crowd, a woman with skin like polished marble and hair that flowed like the stars. She approached Rachel with an enigmatic smile and spoke in a voice that was both familiar and yet utterly alien. "Welcome, Dr. Morse," the woman said. "I am Astra, guardian of this realm. You have been chosen to fulfill an ancient prophecy, one that will determine the fate of the cosmos. Will you accept the challenge and claim your destiny?" "Astra, what is this place?" Rachel asked, her eyes drinking in the wonders of the ancient city. "And what do you mean by prophecy?" "This is Illyria, a realm beyond the veil of time," Astra replied, her words dripping with an otherworldly mystique. "A realm where the fabric of reality is woven and unwoven. And you, Dr. Morse, are the key to unraveling a cosmic tapestry that has been woven for eons." As Astra spoke, the city around them began to shift and change, as if the very fabric of reality was being rewoven before Rachel's eyes. She felt the weight of the task ahead, the burden of destiny settling upon her shoulders. "I'm just an astrophysicist," Rachel protested, feeling the weight of her ignorance. "I don't know if I'm ready for this." Astra's smile was enigmatic. "You were chosen, Dr. Morse, because you possess a unique perspective. Your mind is attuned to the harmonics of the universe. You have the power to reshape the cosmos." Rachel's thoughts reeled as Astra led her through the winding streets of Illyria, past towering crystal spires that sang with an ethereal music. They reached a great, circular plaza, dominated by a colossal statue of a being with eyes that burned like stars. "This is the Temple of the Astrogenitor," Astra announced, her voice echoing through the plaza. "Here, the cosmos itself will reveal its secrets to you, Dr. Morse. But be warned, the price of knowledge is steep, and the path ahead is fraught with danger." As Astra spoke, the statue began to glow with an intense, pulsing light. Rachel felt the air thicken with anticipation, as if the very fabric of reality was about to tear apart, revealing the secrets of the universe